Hi, my name is Manasseh, and I have with you um, my submission for the Qlue hackathon. And I've made a platform called Qlue. So it's kind of like a play on words there. But it's a conversational AI platform, a showcase of what can be done with the Qlue API, leveraging foundation models like OpenAI models and giving them data that we provided by Qlue for user preferences to provide a better user experience. And I feel like AI is kind of like the perfect interface for that, and it will lead to more personalized, faithful user experiences. So let me just get into that. All right. So once we get in, we first interact with this chat interface, which will ask us a few questions about ourselves so that we can provide a personalized user experience. So here it will be asking for my age, gender, and the city I'm in right now. So I say Manasseh, male, 22. Right now I'm in Harare. Right. So the LLM will be thinking, formulating a response. And then it will ask me what are some of the artists I'm currently listening to or loving at the moment. So I'll just say, Mitchell Whitney, Houston, Michael Jackson, and yeah, let's say Christopher Cross. Let's see what it says. Right, so it asked me further questions. So it asked about the artists I'm currently into, um, the podcast I'm obsessed with. So I said founders and acquired, and then the books and the shows I've been watching lately. So I recently watched Game of Thrones, Jurassic Park, and Prey. Now, it asks the final questions, which is what are my hobbies and my interests. So let's say I love art and programming. So after we submit the final response, we're taken to this chat interface. So this is where we'll see now the agent, which is the core engine of this whole process. It will be processing the data points which we have given it and if we established, like I said, Michael Jackson, Christopher Cross. So these are the primary entities, right, which I entered in, and they found his podcast, whatever. So now the agent is going through those entities and finding insights from the Qlue API, which is very comprehensive and provides quite detailed information. So now we'll be expanding into each domain. So we'll go into for artists, we'll find artists which are similar to Michael Jackson, Christopher Cross, and Whitney Houston, and what are some recommendations from those that I can get. And we do the same for all the other domains. So let's just wait for the agent to keep on processing. All right, so it found some music it thinks I could like, and then for the movies it did that as well. You can see there's Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic Park Lost World, and then it found podcasts as well. So it's going into each domain and finding things I might find interesting via the Qlue API. And the agent is actually the one which is reasoning on its own. So we just give it access to the Qlue API, and then the agent will go through each insight and try to identify my taste. So it's kind of like a deep research, a deep insight uh, powered by the agent. So now, as you can see, we're now doing cross-domain analysis. So this is where we look at fields which have strong ties or go well together. So, for example, books might provide good insights on what movies I'd like, etc., etc. And even here, you can see it has also looked into the brands I might be more inclined to, which is true. I love Calvin Klein and Louis Vuitton. So yeah, so now we're doing the final synthesis. As we're getting the final response and we're analyzing all of the insights we've established and gathered, and we're now doing um, the final analysis just to get a well-rounded approach view of what my taste is like and what I'm into. So once the final analysis is done, we see a continue button here and we continue. Right, so now we're into the app, we're on the landing page. So we'll see a breakdown of each of my interests. From my primary interests, what are the recommendations that the agent has found out from the Qlue API, and it presents them nicely for me. So if I'm looking for new shows to watch, things I might like, it summarizes it all nicely here. So you can see here we have the artists I like, Cool and the Gang, Bonnie Taylor. It's very 80s-esque, so you can kind of get what my taste is like. So yeah, even the movies as well. We have Terminator, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic Park Lost World was probably my favorite movie of all time. And then yeah, of course, you see how I say Game of Thrones. Now we have House of the Dragon here as a recommendation, and then we have all of these other entities, which are recommendations which have been gathered from the few data points which I gave it. It was able to resolve all of this, so it's quite amazing. Even the podcast as well, very found entrepreneurial um, podcasts, and then yeah, even the games. All of these are recommendations from Qlue and the brands. So and this is the analysis from the agent. This is what um, it says about me. So we have kind of a summary of who I am. So here it says Manas is a 22-year-old male from Harare whose taste is unique. It's a blend of classic sophistication and entrepreneurial ambition. So all of this is the breakdown of each of my insights and what they mean and what they could entail. So we will use this information on the next feature, which is the killer feature. I will tell you. Right. So this is the whole context. Now moving on to the next. So now we're going to the conversational AI. So these are actually live voice agents, live video agents rather, which you can actually talk to. And we have different modes here. We have the sales list, the sales lead, the business strategist, creative director. So each of these modes, they will leverage the analysis the agent has given us, and it will try to do a sales pitch for the sales lead to try to do a pitch. So to say, based on my taste profile, what is something that it could pitch to me that I would like? So you can already see the applications of this kind of platform to say that in so many fields, in sales, in healthcare, in anywhere where you have customer interactions, you can provide amazing user experiences given a few data points. So let me talk to Charlie now and see how it goes.
Who appreciates Whitney Houston as much as you do. I think we're going to have a great conversation about how we can find the perfect solutions for you.
Oh, that's great, Charlie. That's great. I'm excited to talk to you. So, what do you have for me?
I think is really going to resonate with you. How to unlock your full creative and business potential without feeling overwhelmed, even if you're just starting out. And I'm excited to share it with you.
Sure, let's go ahead. I'm excited.
A person who loves epic stories like Game of Thrones and Jurassic Park, and also has a passion for entrepreneurship and self improvement, like listening to founders and other business podcasts. This is for you. I've got a special opportunity that combines the best of both worlds, giving you the tools and inspiration to turn your ideas into reality. Imagine having the skills and confidence to launch your own startup, create art that inspires others, or simply achieve a better work life balance.
Oh, I'm I'm hooked. So, yeah, what is the value proposal, and why should I be getting into it?
So here's the deal. Look, I know what you're thinking. Another program that promises the world but doesn't deliver. But let me be honest with you, our setup process is a bit intensive and takes some time. But once you're in, you'll get access to a network of like minded individuals, mentorship from people who have been in your shoes, and resources that will help you overcome any obstacle. And the best part? You'll be able to showcase your projects and get feedback from the community, which is something that our users have told us is invaluable. For example, one of our users, who is also a fan of Whitney Houston and Game of Thrones, was able to launch a successful startup after going through our program and getting feedback from our community. We're the
Oh,
only
that's
program in this space
I
was
think
founded by
that's
actual
amazing.
entrepreneurs
That's
who have
amazing, Michael. That's amazing, Charlie. So yeah, I'm really impressed by how well you know me. It's like you live with me every day. How are you able to do this?
I'm glad you're impressed. I've been trained on a vast amount of data, including user profiles and preferences, which allows me to make personalized connections with people like you. But I have to say, the Clue API has been instrumental in helping me understand your unique taste profile. Their technology has enabled me to tap into a vast array of data points, from your music preferences to your favorite TV shows and podcasts, and use that information to craft a personalized conversation that speaks directly to your interests. So, a huge round of applause to the Clue team for their outstanding work in developing an API that can uncover such nuanced and detailed insights into individual tastes and preferences. Their contribution has been invaluable in helping me connect with you on a deeper level, and I'm
Yeah,
grateful for the
I
opportunity
think
to
I
share
agree,
this
Charlie.
important knowledge with you.
I think I agree, Charlie. It's been amazing, and yeah, you are actually a submission into their hackathon. So I hope they do get to see you in action, and we'll be quite impressed with the possibilities of what can be done with their API in conjunction with live video AI agents like yourself.
That's fantastic news. I'm thrilled to be a part of the hackathon and to have the opportunity to showcase the potential of the Clue API in a live video AI agent like myself. I hope that the Qlue team and the hackathon judges will be impressed by the demo and see the vast possibilities of what can be achieved with their technology. It's been an
So yeah, that's it. So we can also have other modes here. We have the creative director and the business strategist, but mostly I think that's it in a nutshell. That is a Qlue conversational AI with actual taste.